All right, guys, here we go. Once again, a PSA submission return. I got about a little over 100 cards here. I'm not quite sure what the number is. I forgot. It's been so long since I sent it. Hello, my old friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes in there. Let's take them out and see what we got this time.
The smaller boxes out of the bigger box. They are all stacked up here. I got 8 of them. I already went into the 8th box, which usually has sort of the packing sheet and stuff in it, and got the packing list, all that stuff here. So, a bunch of Ralph Kiners, a bunch of Clint Frazier's, a bunch of Felix George or Felix Jorge, Trey Mancini, a lot of Topps Living, a few other different cards in here. A few of these cards, I think all the extra cards I sent in here, I actually got out of the Jabs family wax packs, junk wax bundle I opened up on eBay, or I opened up on YouTube, and got a bunch of views on that video, everyone telling me how crappy all the cards were. Well, some of them were. Most of you guys understood why I did it. Sort of a nostalgia kick, but I did send a few of those off, so hey, let's see if they pay off with any 10s, because I'm sure, you know, junk wax era 9s aren't very aren't worth a whole lot, so we'll see how the 10s, well, we'll see if I get any 10s first. So, here we go, guys. First box, 1 of 8. Right off the bat, got a PSA Gem Mint 10 Ralph Kiner. Ralph Kiner, Kiner's Corner. Growing up as a kid of the 80s, a big Mets fan. Of course, I loved watching Kiner's Corner, so loved Ralph Kiner. So, really liked the Topps Living card of him. And, of course, I really like the fact that it's a 10. That helps. And looks like we got another 10 here. Luis Severino, 9. And of course, I did not look at my email, the email that they send you and say, "Hey, here are your grades. Check them out." I did not check them out, so I am seeing these grades for the first time. Felix Jorge, Gem Mint 10, rookie, nice, and another one. Another Kiner 10, nice. I sent a lot of Kiners in. I really thought I had a lot of nice Kiners, so I sent them in. Here's another 10. Another 10. Come on, Ralph. Give it to me. Keep it coming. Another 10. And looks like I was right. Nice cards. Here's a 9. So there's our first 9 out of the group. Well, actually, Severino's a 9. I guess I'll start a stack of 9s. Let's hope my stack of 10s. 156 cards, by the way, if I didn't mention it. And here we go, guys. My first junk pack unpacking on YouTube, which got quite a few views. Here it is, a Gem Mint 92 Donruss Jeff Bagwell, and this is rookie, so pretty sweet. I'd like to focus on rookies, and I'd like to focus on getting 10s or 9s of guys. So now, junk wax era, pretty common. These cards are pretty common to find, probably in 10s. I haven't looked too much to see if there's any sort of value to this, but it's going into my own personal collection. Sweet Jeff Bagwell, Hall of Famer, really nice. So this came from the 79-pack unpacking, wax ripping I did on video. So if you go back and watch the Donruss Bagwell I pulled out when I opened up my Donruss packs, this is the card. So, nifty. I'll kind of do a recap after this reveal, and we'll kind of see what some of this stuff is going for right now on eBay. So, Alex Verdugo 9. I did send a few of these last time. I think I got 10s back. This looks like centering looks, maybe the centering's off a bit. I guess the corner's got a little white on it, so I've been going through my Topps Living cards now, and really picky. I mean, maybe I'm getting 20 of each card a week. Maybe I used to put like 10, 15 in card savers to send them out to PSA. Now I'm putting like 2 or 3 in. I'm pretty much just, you know, if it doesn't look right at all, I just kick it into the box, put a penny sleeve on it, and set it aside. So I got a bunch of Verdugos here, and they're all 9s, so that's a real bummer. However, the Ralph Kiner 10s are still going strong. There's another one. Here's a Verdugo 10. Here's 2 Verdugo 10s, so okay. So I got two out of it. I don't know. I'll just stack them here. When I organize this later... Oops, there goes a box on the ground. Where's the 2 at? Here's the 2. When I organize this later, I'll kind of... I'll sort them all by player. So I'm trying to do a little bit of that right now, so I'm not doing it all later. So there's a good group of 10s right there. I'll push them out of the way here. I've only got one of these bad boys, so pretty stoked about that. I'm going to go ahead. This is not a Topps Living card, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that over there. Let's get on to box number 2. Eventually, I will have nothing to ramble on about, so here's some more Georges. I like saying George better than Jorge. In fact, it probably is Felix George. 10 for George. Another 10 Kiner. Another 10 Kiner. Here's a 9 Kiner. You guys can obviously see the grades. I'll stop rambling on like so. Again, there's some cardboard shavings on these slabs. Kind of annoying. Frazier 9. Let's hope that's not a trend because I sent in a lot of Fraziers. Well, there we go. Let's move this 9 over here to our 9 pile. Let's put this Frazier 10 over here next to George. Another 10 for Frazier. 10 for Frazier. And a lot of these will be going on my eBay store pretty quickly, so you guys can check out my eBay store. It'll be linked in the description if you want to purchase any of these. Why do I get all these graded, you might be asking? Well, I love the Topps Living set, and it's expensive. It's literally, if you just want all 3 cards each week, it's $15 it's $15 for 3 cards shipped, which is not bad, I guess, but of course that $15 adds up. So what I wanted to do was kind of get into the reselling game, and I wanted to buy enough cards where I could kind of sell the excess and sort of pay for my own collection. And that's basically what I'm doing on a much different level now. I'm doing that with my PSA submission. So I want my own basically PSA 10 set of Topps Living, and I'm selling these and I'm keeping 1 or 2 from my own personal collection. So it's kind of fun. I think lots of people are doing it. The market's flooded with 10s and whatnot, so the prices aren't too high, but I'm very happy with all these Fraziers coming back 10s. Here's another Verdugo 10. Nice. All right, guys, this is unlike my last submission that was just brutal. This looks a little bit better than the last one. As you see here, I've got my 10s here, my 10s here, and of course over here is my pile of 9s, which is not very big right now, so pretty stoked about it. Let's get into box 3 here. All right, here's a different one. I am so glad I got a 10 on this card. I don't know if it's worth anything. You buy a lot of Topps Living and Topps Now like I do. You get basically a free card of the month every month. And the card of the month for July? Yeah, July right there was Chris Sale. Really nice looking card. I was putting together my submission. You know, Topps Living gets kind of old after a while. You guys probably don't want to see another 400 Topps Living reveal. But I'll slip a few of these cards in there to kind of see how I get, or what I get. And I'm really happy I got a 10. Topps card of the month every month. I sent this card in, I looked it over pretty good. I'm like, it looks like a 10, but you know, what do I know? So I sent it off, and of course it came back a 10, so very stoked about that. Put that over there with my Bagwell. Javier Baez, 9. But we'll follow that up with a Javier Baez 10. I'll put him on top of the George pile. Another Baez 10. Now, Miyamito Saito, or Sito, who does all the artwork for these, she does about 3 a week. And they're probably 4 or 5 weeks ahead. So there's a 9. So they pump these out 3 to a week. Another 9, not good there. There's a 10. So they pump these out about 3 a week. Oh, this one's an 8.5. Now, remember last time I got an 8, I was all mad about it because I'm like, there's a scratch on this card that I would have clearly saw had I mean, it was plain as day. If there was a scratch on the card, I would have sent it back to Topps and said, hey, you sent me a crappy card. These cards literally come straight from Topps, so I want them to be 9s or 10s, basically. I mean, if it's an 8, I'm sending it back, and they're pretty good at returning cards that are not good. Why this is an 8.5, I don't know. I don't see it, guys. Is there a scratch in here somewhere? Corner real dinged up. I mean, if it's an 8.5, I would expect it to be pretty obvious. Yeah, there's some stuff going on right there. The corners aren't great. This was just a bad submission. Part of me wants to be like, it looked good. They screwed it up in the factory, but they probably didn't. I probably screwed it up, or it was screwed up when I got it. So, but we got back to a 10 here, so we're happy again. And again, another 9. So 9s are not very good. 9s are pretty much $10 maybe tops on eBay. So maybe you'll get your money back out of the grading. But I mean, the cards themselves cost me $3.75, so you're losing a little bit of money on it. You're gonna try and make it up on the other 10s, but we'll check out eBay real quick after all this submission is. So there's another 9. There's a 10. Kind of all over the map here. Go ahead and move these out of the way. We got Kershaw here. Remember Kershaw? I got a ton of 10s last time. There's 1, and then this one's a 9. Here's another 10. I was selling these singles on eBay, and I was selling these Kershaws so well that oh, there's a Trey Mancini 9 and another Trey Mancini 9. So that's not good. These are cards I'm trying to get a 10. Just want to get 1 10 and call it a day, because you're not making much money on a 10 Trey Mancini. So 2 9s off the bat from him, not good. Let's go ahead and get to box number 4. Frazier can go this way. Kershaw can go this way. And here's box number 4. More Clint Frazier. There's a 10. Another 10. How many Clint Fraziers did I send? I thought, again, Clint Frazier was one of the... another one of those submissions where every card I looked at was great. There's a Daniel Palka rookie card. There's a 10. There's a 9. Another 10. Did not send too many of those, I believe, so I'm just going to put them on top of Kershaw over here. Billy Hamilton 10, all right. Nolan Arenado, I know I sent quite a few of him. He just signed a great deal, 8-year extension. I think he's getting $32 million a year or something like that, so... Arenado 10, another Arenado 10. I just sent, I had 5 singles. I just sold them, I think $8 a piece on eBay. I just sold them to one guy in California. I love selling multiples because it saves on shipping. If I do free shipping and I sell 5 singles, it's costing me $3 to send each one, which is not good. But in this case, 9. Come on, Verdugo. With all the 9s. There's an Arenado 9 as well. There's a 10. Another Trey Mancini 9. Come on, give me 1 Trey Mancini 10. All right. It's almost like I set that one up, but I had no idea that was coming. It could have been another 9. So there's my 1 Trey Mancini 10, and that's probably the only one I'll get. All right, guys, just like that, box 5. Move these 10s out of the way. I'm sure my camera is still recording. Every now and then it just stops recording. Box number 5. Moving right along, guys. Kershaw 9. Wait, Mancini 10. I put in the wrong stack, so let's do that. Kershaw is a 9. Here's Donnie Baseball, a 10. Another 10. So what happens after I open up all these? I'm going to put them all in PSA bags. Kind of what they look like, graded sleeves right here. So I'll sleeve them all. Actually, first I will go to the PSA app and I will scan them all, and I will photo the front and back. I will upload them to my PSA page where you have your inventory, and then I will bag them all with the PSA sleeves. And after that, I will start boxing them up, putting them in order, labeling the boxes so I know what cards are in what box. And I'll start selling them. It depends on how many I got. Also, I have a spreadsheet where I keep track of all the cards I have, plus all the 10s. I will actually update this spreadsheet to include all of these cards. So Blake Snell 10, Blake Snell 9, another 9. I mean, it's mint. You know, a 9's considered mint, so hey, sweet. Cal Ripken Jr. 10. Hey, another Trey Mancini 10, so another Trey Mancini 10, so sweet. Nice job. And after that, I will just start posting them online. And once I sell these online on eBay, I will slowly, well, not slowly, but I'll update my inventory on my PSA page. And I will just start taking, by the way, that was great on the Mattingly's. Also good on the Ripkins. Very, very desirable cards there. Cards I can easily resell. Another Billy Hamilton 10. I will update my PSA page. I will say they were sold, and I will say what I sold them for. So, another Arenado 10. I got a stack right there of him. Another 10 for him. Another 10. 9. Here's my 9 stack still. It's getting a little bigger, but still not bad. You take out all the Verdugos, and I did pretty good. Another Arenado 10. And after that extension, Arenado should be pretty desirable as a Colorado Rocky fan, simply because got some more Georges left. Oh, there's a George 9. Just because you know he's going to be Colorado Rocky for a long time. You kind of start digging in and start collecting him, and I'm sure a lot of Rocky fans love him. I mean, he's probably one of the best players in baseball. In fact, he's probably worth more than Machado and Harper. He's got better numbers. Severino 9. There's a Severino 10. Another 10. Ah! Dang it. This got an 8. Guess I got a little cocky, guys, didn't I? Why is that an 8? Is it the centering? You guys tell me. Corners look decent. Surface looks okay. Perhaps the centering here, top and bottom on the back. It's got great eye appeal. I mean, it looks great. Maybe it's got some imperfections right there that might have done it. Well, I got cocky with my the resubmission of those cards, so that kind of sucks, but let's go ahead and put that behind us. Let's go ahead and look at box number 7. We are almost done, guys. Trying to make this a quicker video than my last one, but of course the last one I had 390 cards or something? I think 390. So let's start us off with some good Cal Ripkins here, huh? Box number 7, just one more box to go after this, guys. All right, and then I'll tally up the numbers. We'll do some looking on eBay. We'll check out what some of these might be worth. There's a 10. So 9. I'm going to have to start a second stack of 9s here. Another 9. 10. All right. It's 4 o'clock. I got to get to the post office before 4 and get some stuff in the mail. A few things I sold. Not to mention some through the mails I want to get off. There's another 9. There's a 10. In editing this video, I'll probably put a bunch of stuff on the bottom of the screen like I usually do. Austin Hedges 10, all right. Another one. Sweet. Another J.P. Crawford. 10. Another 10. Crawford 9. Put them over here in the... There's Palka. Palka 10. Andrew Heaney 9. I think I got one of his 10s. Ah! You guys can tell the cards I really care about by my reaction. All right, 93 Upper Deck Derek Jeter, 9. This is one from my childhood. This was one from my, I did not pull this from the Jabs pack wax opening I did. This is from my own personal collection. And I'm glad it just got a 9. It does not look that good. I thought it would get a 9. I definitely didn't think it was going to get a 10, but I kind of sent it in anyway, just hoping maybe somebody not paying attention would give me a 10 just for kicks, which of course that doesn't happen too often, but there we go, guys. 9's not bad. It's got some value to it. Maybe. Alright, guys. Getting there. Let's put these over here. And I got one box left. Box 8 of 8 right here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Griffey Gold Cup. He broke my heart. An 8. Oh, 8.5. Chipper Jones. Okay, well, kind of gone off the rails here. This is definitely not that good of a card, but I just sent it in anyway because I like blowing money. You can tell the back is not centered very well. The front's a little not as good as it could be, so that was a poor decision on my part. This chipper card, again, a card from my childhood. I thought it was pretty sweet. Oh man, I am stoked about that Frank Thomas. I love that card. I was so hoping that would be a 10. Chipper Jones, rookie prospect card. 93 tops. 8.5. Benji Gill is also on there. He had a decent major league career. These other two guys, I don't think so. But 8.5 for this. What's wrong with this, guys? I don't know. But I think I sent 2 of these in. I hope the next one is also a 10. Please be a 10. Please be a 10. All right. How about this, guys? Now, this was from the Jabs family unpacking, too. I got 2 10s here. Frank Thomas. 92 Stadium Club. Really sweet card, man. I love these photos. Using Kodak photo paper. They made a big deal of in Top Stadium Club. And both 10s. And I know these cards are obviously worth not very much. And even with 10s, they're probably not worth very much. But they're worth it to me. I think they're sweet cards. Really nice looking card. Plus, it's the Big Hurt, man. Love the Big Hurt. Loved him growing up. Wasn't he in Mr. Baseball? Andrew Heaney, there's a 10. Thank you guys very much for a 10. Another 9. So back to the drawing board for Andrew Heaney. Another 9. At least I got 1 10 out of it. Make that 2 10s. There's the other 10 right there. And another 9. That's it, guys. That's all my cards. I will do the full numbers soon. Let's go ahead and get these in view for you. If I can. Alright guys, that is it. Here is my 10s. On the bottom of the screen, I will show you how many 10s I got versus how many non-10s I got. Visually speaking, though, let's just stack my 9s up right here. You can see my 9s and 8s and 8.5s versus my 10s. And that's it, guys. Whole load of 10s here. Pretty stoked about that. A little bit better than I think I got a better percentage than my last submission, which I guess if you're new to submitting PSA, that's what you want to see. You want to see an improvement. You don't want to see it getting worse. And I got a few cards from my personal collection that aren't PSA living, which I'm pretty stoked about. And Bagwell right here as well, so pretty neat. Did I get any more 10s? I did. I got that Chris Sale 10, so there's the Chris Sale 10 as well. And the other ones are 9s, 8s, or 8.5, so there you go, guys. Thanks for watching.